is wavering and how much does it affect your manifestation? Or when does it affect your manifestation is the right word to use. And what can you do? What do you need to do in order to minimize the wavering and maximize your manifestation potential? And that is what we are going to talk about today. Before we do that, hello everyone, I am Neha Kumar. And on this channel, we talk about how you can become a master at manifesting your dream reality. So if you'd like that, press the subscribe button, press the bell icon, and let's dive into wavering. What is wavering? What does it look like? When does it affect you? Because not all wavering will affect you. That's what you need to know. Not all wavering is bad, and not all wavering is going to hurt you. So we'll talk about when it affects you and what you should do to minimize the wavering. So first of all, what is wavering? Wavering essentially looks like serving two masters, which you cannot do. So, wavering is literally wanting something, but then when it comes to your thoughts, sometimes you think about having that thing, but other time you're wavering essentially and thinking about the lack of that thing. So basically, you are on a seesaw. One time or for a few times, you think about having it, but then the other time, you think about not having it, and then it goes up and down like that. This is wavering, essentially thinking two different kind of thoughts regarding one manifestation. So, for example, if you are trying to manifest a successful business, you could for a while be thinking, oh, I'm the best business owner, my products are the best, my business is booming, I'm a client magnet, this, that. But on the other end, a few minutes later, you're thinking, oh, who am I kidding? Why would somebody want to buy from me? I'm not even that big of a influence in the industry. I don't even have that amount of followers. Nobody listens to my videos, stuff like that. That's wavering. Literally, two opposing ends of thought regarding your desire. That's wavering. So, when does wavering affect you? Does all wavering affect you? And the answer is similar to the fact that since not all negative thoughts will destroy your manifestation, not all wavering will destroy your manifestation. A little bit of wavering here and there is tolerable because you're human. Your brain has that capacity to, it's like a little bit of error here and there is okay. So, to put this thing into perspective for you, if you spend predominant amount of your day, and that would mean ideally spending more than 12 hours of your day, but I would seriously say that if you are serious about manifestation, if you are spending about 23 plus hours of your day thinking about positive thoughts, and 23 plus hours of your day might sound weird to you because we spend some time sleeping and eating, but that time sleeping you can use subliminals and affirmation tapes for yourself to because you're not consciously thinking anything, so the subliminals will directly go to your subconscious. You can use that time when you are resting, when you are sleeping, to increase the positive thought process, right? So use subliminals. I use subliminals all every day, every night. I do that. And I've seen the changes. Persistent and continuous use of subliminals can bring into your life and to your mindset and to how you are in life, right? So if you are predominantly thinking thoughts about already having your desire, then if you waver for an hour or maybe even 2 hours, let's say, that's not going to impact you. It's not going to affect you. Let's say you wake up in the morning, and this, by the way, is a routine that you should follow with manifestation. So let's say you wake up in the day and you start affirming the good I am affirmations. I am successful business owner, I'm a money magnet, I'm a client magnet, I am committed to my SP, stuff like this. I'm in my dream college, I'm working at my dream job. So you affirm like this and you're going through your day, and you've been affirming, you've been maintaining a positive attitude. Good mental diet, by the way, if you've not learned about mental diet, learn it. You'll find videos on my channel about mental diet, so you can follow mental diet. It's very, very essential, very, very easy also to do with practice, right? So you're having a good time and then something happens and you react to it, And then that reaction is like 15-20 minutes long, or maybe 30 minutes long, worst case scenario an hour long. But then you catch yourself in the act and you slowly, you do things. You can also check my videos on how to ignore the circumstances when the shit hits the fans, what to do then. I have videos, I have physical actions that you can take that will pull you out of that doom and gloom mood and put you back on track on manifestation, fast track, right? So you did that. I would ideally suggest catching yourself in the first 5 to 10 minutes, because then it gets really easy. But even if you, let's say, wavered for an hour, but then you catch yourself and then you pull yourself back and slowly and steadily build yourself up to a place where you are again feeling good about, feeling good meaning, okay, feeling good meaning you're thinking thoughts that tell you that you already have your desire. That's what I mean by feeling good, because feelings are a byproduct of your thoughts. So, whatever you keep thinking predominantly is going to ultimately turn into a belief that will cause your body to feel, because your body is the subconscious, right? So, you get to that place where you are once again predominantly thinking thoughts about having your desire. This kind of wavering will never impact you. That little bit in the middle will never harm you. Why? Because your predominant thought patterns manifest. That's it. What you predominantly think will manifest. Because what you predominantly think is creating a stronger belief, right? That's why robotic affirming works. That's why affirmations and visualizations work. Because when you keep repeating something, that some idea, that affirmation, that visual is taking a strong hold in your subconscious, in your programming. And that is what will manifest. Whatever your predominant beliefs are and your predominant assumptions are, they will manifest. So, a little bit of wavering here and there will not harm you. Stop blaming yourself. Stop being hard on yourself when you find yourself wavering. Ultimately, you are just human. And we don't have to become control freaks. We're just human, right? We can waver. Who cares? A little bit is fine. The problem when wavering affects you is when you do the absolute opposite of what I'm trying to tell you. Meaning, you spend like 15-20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, an hour affirming, visualizing, scripting, and the whole day is a mess of lack based thoughts. Meaning, thoughts that tell you you don't have what you desire, or thoughts that tell you why you cannot have what you desire and give you all the multitude of reasons why you cannot have what you desire. That kind of wavering, you're literally predominantly thinking negative thoughts more than 12 hours a day. That's when it affects you. That's when you don't manifest. That's the kind of wavering you don't want to be indulging into, right? So, this is all I need to tell you about wavering. That get disciplined and practice, because practice will make things perfect. You know, there are no geniuses, just those who practice more than others. You need to understand that. There are no geniuses in this world, just those who give things more time than others. So, if you want to become a genius at manifestation, give your desire more time than giving the lack of your desire more time. Because currently, if you don't have what you want, you are a genius at manifesting what you don't want. You want to become a genius at manifesting what you do want. So, genius is just more practice. That's genius. Talent is great, but genius is practice. Ask any sports person. In fact, ask anybody who's succeeding in life, and they'll tell you genius is practice. Talent is, well, everybody has something. Who succeeds? Who are the geniuses? The one who give their dream reality more time than the reality that they don't want. So do that and see the change. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed yet. Like this video, share this video, and if you want to book personal coaching with me, you can check the description box for all the details, or my pinned comment for all the details. Also press the bell icon so that you can, you get notified about my videos when I release them. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.